This is another specimen in which you can study developing bone. Just looking at an overview of this is the femur that is articulating with the tibia and the fibula of the leg. And this is a developing of human being. And so if I enlarge this, you can see that I'm just going to point out the artifact first. The epiphysis here, when the tissue was mounted on a glass slide, this portion of the epiphysis lifted up and folded over. So in any histological specimen, we may have knife marks, we may have tears, and we may have folds, as you can see here. So this is part of the epiphysis of another bone here, articulating with the epiphysis of this bone. And you can see all the cartilage, and you'll be able to study the development of the bone. And actually it's a little bit better than the last specimen in that you will see the zone of proliferation here, the cartilage, and this is the zone of enlargement, and then here you have the zone of the calcified cartilage upon which you get the formation of bone by osteoblasts. And the sharpness of this image is lacking when you actually fully magnify it, but that will probably depend on where you look. Down here it may be it's a little bit more sharp, and that's because perhaps the specimen lifted up here off of the glass slide, so it's not as sharp. So in this area down here where the bone marrow is, you find a good place to see megakaryocytes, the large cells that are eosinophilic, and they contain one huge nucleus. It's polyploidal. It contains more than the normal amount of DNA to monitor and control the cytoplasm, the large cytoplasm. And this is a producer of platelets. Actually, platelets are formed by little fragments that pinch off and get into the blood circulation. So this specimen is good for studying bone marrow. Most of the cells in here would be developing lymphocytes and various leukocytes like neutrophils and monocytes. And occasionally here where you see very dark, this could be a nucleus of a lymphocyte, and over here where this looks rather oblong, this could be a cell nucleus of a developing red blood cell. But the most useful part of this specimen is studying the developing bone and various features of endochondral ossification. There is another area down here where you can study the same phenomena, see the zone of proliferation, zone of hypertrophy, the zone of cartilage formation. In this case, the cartilage is the very light basophilic area with the bone osteoid forming around it, and then the osteoblasts out here. Okay, I think that's about all that I need to point out in this specimen. I guess there's still another area down here you can study the same phenomena. From about here to here would be the epiphyseal plate. In fact, this is quite good, showing the different zones. So good luck in your study of this specimen and learning about endochondral bone tissue. I guess one last observation. This is skin, and there are many hair follicles that are present here, and the different layers of skin that you will learn in the next module, module 3. Okay, I think that's about all I want to point out on this specimen.